Welcome back, everybody. This is Harley back at you with some more project management tips and tricks for you today. Have you ever wondered if project management is an art or a science? Do you want to know the secret sauce of becoming a strong project manager? It's not rocket science at all. And if you answered yes to any of these questions, you came to the right video. Because in this short video, I'm going to show you 3 pillars and 6 principles that a project manager should have to be successful. And we're starting right now. Before we start, this video is going to be a rapid fire of information. I'm going to be creating a different video where I'm going to be doing a deep dive into each of these 6 principles that I'm going to be covering today. So please make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you do not miss any of my future videos. As our business environments evolve, there is a high demand for a more balanced approach to managing projects. My friends, the days of a project manager just keeping a project on track, on schedule, within scope, and within budget are long gone. The future of project management will require project managers to be more well-rounded with skill sets that fall under these 3 pillars that we're going to be covering today. The first pillar that we're going to be covering is technical expertise. The second is business acumen. And the third is strong interpersonal skills. Now let's start with the first pillar. The first pillar is technical expertise. This can be achieved by earning a PMP or other certifications that can teach you project management methodologies and framework. This will give you the baseline knowledge that you can expand or adjust as you gain more experience in the field. However, technical expertise alone is not enough. We all know that. Project managers today also need to have business acumen and an understanding of financial considerations that can impact the success of a project. These days, we talk a lot about bringing value to our projects and our customers. But in order to understand value of a project, you have to know the business side of things as well. Project managers with strong business acumen are more likely to bring value to projects earlier and more frequently. The third and final pillar is the human element, known as a 6th sense of project management. This framework consists of 6 disciplines: awareness, whole body decisions, clear communication, adaptability, diplomacy, and persistence. The first discipline is awareness. As a project leader who's leading change, you need to set some time aside to learn not only about the facts, data, historical information, and lessons learned about your project, but also tuning your radar to the people and the environment. Your awareness should focus on the important things that could impact your change initiative or project. Learning to simultaneously gain self-awareness, read nonverbal cues, and improving your people skills so that you'll be able to sniff out risks and any potential problems that may impact your project is very important. Listen, I know it's harder to do this with the recent pandemic, but there are ways to accomplish this. Number 1, ask your customer and project team if they would be willing to turn on their cameras for all your project meetings. Number 2, ask your customers if you can record your meetings. Both of these examples will give you the opportunity to watch and listen to people's verbal and nonverbal reactions and even their choice of words during these calls. These will become your inputs into your risk log, communication plans, stakeholder management plans, and many more artifacts. Now, with all this information, you're going to need a way to translate all of this, and that's when number 2 comes into play: whole body decision. A whole body decision is when you use your brain, gut, and heart when making important project decisions. Let's start with the brain. Our brain can process information, weigh options, use logical reasoning and analysis to make better, more informed decisions. On the other hand, our guts help us make decisions where we are in those tough and unclear situations. Have you ever gone with your gut decision or felt butterflies in your stomach after making a decision? Well, those are biological signals from what scientists call our enteric nervous systems, in short, ENS, or what I would call it our second brain. Without getting into the science, our gut does more than just digest food. It can also affect our mood, health, and the way we think. And finally, our heart. Our heart tells us how we feel, which we use to help us make decisions. For example, if our heart rate rises when we make a choice, it may mean that we are worried or unsure about that decision we just made. An example of a situation in a project is when you're choosing your vendor partners for a project. One of the vendors have worked with your product for a long time and have successfully completed several projects with you. You would consider this as a preferred vendor. Your gut and heart tell you that your preferred vendor can handle the entire project on their own, but your brain tells you otherwise. Interesting, right? And I'm sure you've been in this situation before. What would you have done in this situation? Now let's move on to the third discipline, which is clear, concise, and simple communication. We all know that some people have different learning and communication styles. Some are visual, some like to talk, and some like it communicated in an email. Does this mean we need to do all of those? We all process information differently, right? So the answer is a short yes. You must do all of those things. The last thing we want is to see people resisting change, all because of a miscommunication. The fourth discipline, adaptability. Things don't always go as planned. We all know that. And don't count on change being a linear process. You will just disappoint yourself. As a good project leader or a change leader, you must anticipate pivoting and adapting to your current environments. Diplomacy is the fifth discipline. If you've ever managed a project or a change initiative, you should already know that conflicts and friction are unavoidable. These will always be part of anything that applies to people, so don't believe that because it exists, your project or initiative is a failure. Don't get me wrong, we don't want too many unhealthy conflicts either, but many successful change initiatives experience these challenges. My 2 cents is not to use conflict as a success criteria for your projects or change initiatives. And remember that great leaders show their true colors when faced with conflict. Now to the last discipline, which is persistence. This means staying on course and following through on all of your decisions that you made with your team from the onset of the project. So if you've been aware, made whole body decisions, clearly communicated, and been diplomatic, it's time to be persistent. Change can be life-changing for some people, both in a positive and a negative way. This means you will always have people that will always oppose change. It's normal. Be empathetic, adapt, communicate clearly, be persistent. But more importantly, a good project leader knows when to push, knows when to sprint, and knows when to step back. The last thing you want to do as a change leader or a project leader is to not push enough or to push too hard. Find the right balance. Now, the last thing I want to say is as you look at implementing this framework, make sure to always stay true to your core beliefs and principles. Your core beliefs and principles are going to be very important. Make your core beliefs and principles be your guide as you navigate through these pillars and disciplines. Now, to wrap things up, the future of project management in our business landscape will continue to change. Give what I just presented a try. Implement a version of what I just presented into your current project management methodology. What do you think about project management now? Is it an art or a science, or is it both? In my opinion, you're going to need both the art and the science to be successful in today's business world. You're going to need the 3 pillars, which are technical expertise, business acumen, and the human element, which is the 6th sense of project management. Consists of the 6 disciplines. 1, awareness. 2, whole body decisions. 3, clear communication. 4, adaptability. 5, diplomacy. And the last is persistence. You're going to need all of these to be successful in today's business world. So yes, you do need both the art and the science to be successful. I hope you enjoyed all this information. Now, I'm going to leave a bunch of links in the description below to a few articles and references that I use to create this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and click the like button below. I don't want you to miss my next video. My next video is about using force multipliers to help improve project success. I'll see you soon. Bye.